We have here a Quantum Edge 3 power chair. This is the latest power chair from Pride Mobility. This is the newest electronic, the newest power chair they came out last year with. So this power chair has 3 electrical functions. It has the electric tilt, the electric recline, and the electric feet. It does not have the seat lift. So 3 electrical functions. This chair has 2 miles, so it was probably delivered, never really used. 2 miles on this power chair. As you can see, it's practically brand new. You can see why it has 2 miles, because it's in excellent condition. So all the functions to make the seat go back, recline, the legs can be done through the joystick, or you can do it through the switch box. I like to use the switch box because it's quicker for me. So the first function I'm going to do is called the electric tilt. So I'm going to hit that button right there. And you can see the electric tilt. When the tilt goes back, that's the base right here. This is called the tilt. This portion right here, when this goes back, it's going to take the legs, it's going to take the back, because they're connected together. So that's called the electric tilt. Now, the tilt is very good for people that need circulation. So if you need some circulation, this might be a little extreme here, but the next function I'm going to show you, the electric legs. So these legs are electric, but also they can be adjusted. So if you're 5 feet tall or 6 foot tall or 6'2", we can adjust the length of these foot pedals with these 2 screws right here. We can adjust the length. They'll still be electric. But I wanted to show you how much you can be tilted if you need extreme circulation. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring the tilt back down halfway, so you can see that halfway tilted, you still have good circulation, if that's what you're looking for. So we're going to bring the seat, just the tilt back down. So even at this position right here, your feet would still be higher than your body. So we're going to bring the seat all the way back down. I'm going to leave the legs out for a minute here. Now the third option on this chair is called the electric recline. The electric recline up. The electric recline is when the back goes back by itself. This is called the electric recline. You can see the back going back. So if you were going to take a nap, relax in your chair, and you wanted your feet up, you want to recline, I want to show you what it's going to look like. So this one goes this far. It doesn't go any further than this, but you're pretty much flat at this point. So this is what would be your flat position. So I'm going to bring the seat, I'm going to bring the back up, and I'm going to bring the legs back down at the same time. So I'm hitting 2 buttons at once here. But you can do 2 functions at once through the joystick without having to hold 2 buttons down. I'm just doing this here for convenience. So now, when you're outside with this chair, please keep your legs out. You don't want your legs down all the way under the chair, because that gives you less clearance. You do not want to be running into a curb and hitting these, because you're going to damage the electronics in here. So if you're outside, make sure your feet are out. And if you're nervous and your feet are still not out, you're nervous, and maybe you have uneven sidewalk, go ahead and tilt your seat back. So if you tilt the seat back a little bit right here, just a couple inches right here, look at that. You picked up 2 or 3 inches right there, and you can still drive the chair with a little bit of a tilt on the seat. So I'm going to bring the seat back down to flat. Okay, let's talk about the base on this chair. As you already know, most have been watching these videos, we have 14-inch solid wheels. These will not mark your floors. Caster wheels in the front, caster wheels in the back. You have your Quantum Edge anchor points. These are built into the frame. They're not going anywhere. So if you're going to transport your chair on your van or on your lift, this is where you secure your chair, right here and right here. There's 2 on each side. You have 4 anchor points on all these Quantum Edge chairs. You will have these on most high-end power chairs. You'll have these anchor points. So there's 4 of these. Okay. You also have a motor for each wheel. Has an independent motor. There's no chain, no belt. It goes directly by gear, directly into the motor. So right now, this chair right here, I can't push it. It's too heavy. Plus it says right here that it weighs 391 pounds. So it's a heavy chair, 391 pounds. If you had an issue with the chair, what I would recommend you do is turn the power off. And the reason you want the power off before you push it, you want no resistance in the motor. So right here on your motor, there's a yellow handle, and it tells you what to do. But if you push it down and do both motors on both sides, because you have a motor for each wheel, if you push it down, what that does, it takes the motor out of gear. You see, if I put it back in, we're not going anywhere. Back in neutral. If you had the power on, you might not be able to roll it so easy. So we're going to put it back in gear, and then you turn your power back on. Okay? Now, let me talk about the suspension on this chair. If you look at the back of this chair, look at this suspension right here. This is a fantastic suspension. This suspension is good for the two back wheels, and you have the same suspension in front, but in front you have two more. You have one here, and you have another suspension on the opposite side. That's what gives these chairs this phenomenal ride these days. This is like riding a cushion of air when you're outside. These are the top quality power chairs. If you want comfort and you want to be able to ride in comfort without having too many bumps, this is one way to do it. Also with this power chair is equipped with a swing away joystick. What that means, you can swing the joystick from the front of the arm and you can get yourself closer to a dining table instead of having to raise the arm up. This is called a swing away joystick. If you're left-handed, we can switch all this to the left hand with no problem at all. So you have a left-handed joystick if we are left-handed with no problem at all. Now, let's look at the seat on this chair. The seat on this chair is 18 by 19 deep. You do have a safety belt, which we'll put out of the way. This is a memory foam cushion, and back in here, there's an opening here to take pressure out. So if you're sitting on this, is a special made cushion. As I said, it's 18 by 19 deep. These chairs are adjustable. So if you need this to be 20, you need it to be 18, you need it to be 20. We can adjust these cushions, make larger cushion, because these are called floating cushion. Meaning you can put your own cushion on here, and we can make these railings wider. We can change the back, we can adjust this. So if you want this chair, but you want it sized up, just let us know. We'll be glad to size it up for you. So back to the lights. There's lights on the fenders, headlights and tail lights on both sides, but this chair is practically new. They never installed. There's a little button that goes under here. You just click it and it turns the lights on. We will have that on and off button installed before you get this chair. But believe me, there is headlights in the front on both fenders and tail lights. One more thing. This is a mid-wheel drive chair. What does mid-wheel means? Means your drive wheels, your big wheels are in the middle, okay? That's called mid-wheel drive. That means this chair will literally turn in its own length. So if I put a box back here and a box in front of your feet, it will turn all day long in that space. Now if you're in the house, you would bring your legs all the way in like this inside your home. If you want the best turning radius, you'll bring them all the way under the chair. Okay? This is your turning radius. I'm going to speed it up a little bit. So this is your turning radius in your house. You can see how it turns on itself. You can't even hear the chair. So I can stay in that position all day long, and that's your turning radius. While we have this out here, let's look at the back of the chair. On the back of the chair, we have a fully adjustable headrest that can also be removed. As you can see, the adjustments, so it can be pushed out, pushed back in, it can be tilted up. It's fully adjustable. Also, we have right over here 2 cylinders right here. We'll get this out of the way so we can see it. Whoop. We'll put it over here maybe. You have a cylinder. If I turn this cylinder here and I turn this right here, what it does, it tilts the arm up. Okay, so it's easier if someone holds the arm and then you twist it than try to twist it with all the weight of the arm down. So these cylinders are only to adjust the tilt of your arm. Okay? So when you charge this chair, you will take your charger that's provided with your chair, your quantum chargers, and most of you know this already. The charger plugs right below the joystick, right where my hand is, right there. And as soon as the light goes from orange to green on your charger, the batteries are full. The charger will stop charging. This charger knows when the batteries are full, the light will go from charging to green, and it will not charge anymore. This chair has a 300-pound weight capability. Okay, so with a full battery charge, The manual says you'll get about 15 miles on a battery charge. Now, that 15 miles, folks, you could get more, you could get less. It all depends the weight of the user, what kind of surface you're on, if you're going uphill, if you're using all the electronic seat lift, the tilt, the recline, the legs, that will take a little bit more power. So the 15 miles is a long ways, but as I said, some of you will get more, some of you will get less, but that's just a number to go by, and that's a really good number to go by. So let's recap. We have here Quantum Edge 3. Color is plum, okay? So the color is plum on this chair. We can also change the color. If this color is not your color, we can change it. This chair has the electric tilt, the electric recline, the electric feet. It has the swing away joystick, the flip up arm, the adjustable size cushion, the safety belt, the anchor points, the headlights, the adjustable headrests, and let's not forget the quantum suspension. So if you're looking for a really nice chair and you want to have something top of the line in quality, this one has 2 miles. I would highly recommend this one. All right, so top speed on this chair was 6.1 miles an hour. I can feel the suspension when I'm driving. You can just feel it's just so smooth. And these chairs have built-in brake in the motors, so as soon as you let go, you can see it automatically stops. Okay, even if you're going down a hill, down a ramp, it'll stop automatically. Also, if you don't want to go fast, you can, just like your gas pedal in your car, if you just push this forward just a little bit, you can control your speed right here. You don't have to slow it down on the knobs here. So just like your gas pedal in your car, you can adjust your speed with your fingers right here. So it'd have no problem in the grass. So my grass is pretty nice. They'll go in the grass, you know, if you got to cut grass, you know, flea market, car shows, where the grass is pretty decent, no problem, you know, so just be careful. They're not golf carts. Couple of things with this chair. We do have electric tilt, electric recline, and electric legs on this power chair. So 3 function. This chair has 2 miles. Top speed was 6.1 miles an hour, so was very good in the grass. So if you're looking for a nice power chair, and this is the one that's got the plum color on it, this one's ready to go.
Hi, I'm Mark.
And my name is Alex.
We are a family-owned business for over 25 years.
We have many products available, not just what you see in this video. If you would like to learn more, you can call the number below at 800-677-6293, or you can visit us directly at www.marcsmobility.com.